So what you will need for this delicious chocolate syrup is 1 heaping teaspoon of organic cocoa powder. You're going to need 1 heaping tablespoon of organic wildflower honey and 2 tablespoons of water. However, if you prefer not to use the honey, you can use 3 tablespoons of maple syrup, but don't use any water at all. You're also going to need just a tiny pinch of Celtic salt, and that's it. So you want to get your pan warm on a medium to high heat, and then add in 2 tablespoons of water, and this is going to bubble right away. Then we're going to add in our honey immediately. And stir. So you move quickly when you're making these types of syrups and caramels. Then I'm going to add in the 1 heaping teaspoon, which is probably closer to a level tablespoon, of cocoa powder. Now, I'm not sifting mine, so I'm going to have to stir out the lumps quickly. You can feel free to sift it if you prefer, but you do want to get all those lumps out because there's nothing worse than a little chunk of dry cocoa powder that's bitter in your mouth. I'm going to add my just pinch of Celtic salt. And I'm just going to let this bubble here for about 1 minute. Clean up because I'm a messy cook. Don't leave your pan because it could burn, so you want to make sure it doesn't burn. And when you see large bubbles breaking the surface like this, turn the heat off. Leave it on the burner, but turn the heat off. So I'm just tidying up here to let you see this in real time. Okay, now I'm going to take it off the heat and swirl it. At this point, you don't want to stir it. There we go. And as it cools down, it gets lovely and syrupy and beautiful. Delicious to pour over your ice cream or yogurt or fruit. So I'm just going to let that cool down for a couple of minutes, and it's best served hot, but it can also be served cold. You can feel free to put this in a squeeze bottle like an old mustard or ketchup bottle, make a larger batch, and then refrigerate it, and you can have it there available, which will last probably more than a month in the fridge. So there's nothing in it to really go bad. So you can just keep it refrigerated, and your kids can use it to pour over any of their ice creams or yogurts or fruit. So I'll show you what it looks like. So here it is. It's delicious sweet chocolate syrup. And I just have a few frozen strawberries here now, so I'm just going to drizzle a little over those. Look how thick and rich that is. And absolutely delicious. And it was super simple to make, and any kids will love it. The little tiny bit of salt just makes that taste so caramelly, even though it's a chocolate sauce, and I really think you'll enjoy it. So just 3 ingredients and just a few minutes of your time, and you can have a healthy alternative to chocolate syrup, which is fantastic on just about any dessert. I just wanted to show you too how sticky and caramelly this gets. Beautiful chocolate syrup texture. Just look at that. Delicious chocolate sauce.